Hello and welcome to Let's Play GamerWolfSix of Sileo, Tales of a New Dawn. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can, I believe, get a free demo on their itch.io page, but if you want to support them in making this game and or get the newest version earlier, as you can see right here, as of May 2023, then you can go to their Patreon, and I believe it's $5, but I actually forgot to check it out. And we'll figure it out later. Also, there was one thing I noticed. I loaded this game yesterday because I was planning to do it today, and it was nighttime. And that's because, I opened it at night. And now it's daytime, and it's day here. Did they do that? I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's like, Anyways, right, this music, I love this music. It's just so chill. Like, having a nice coffee, sitting in the lounge, maybe playing some kind of sim game. You know, The Sims. Anyways, enough dawdling. We need to get back to the story. That story being that we went and did some training, which included swimming and boxing. Does swimming count as a beach episode? Not sure. And then we also met Russell, the shark dude. So, let's get my face in the right orientation and start. Following the training session, I had opted to prepare dinner for the two of us while Diego showered. Ooh. To best supplement his diet, I had prepared a steak and salad with some whole grain rice. What is whole grain rice? Is that just rice that hasn't been bleached or something? I hear it's better, but you know. He'd given me a whole rundown of the nutritional philosophy behind his choice. Salad for nutrition, steak for protein, complex carbs for energy, and to ensure the protein would do its thing. Or something. If I was honest, I completely zoned out partway through the discussion. Nutritional science was hardly something I found engrossing. Dinner had been ready for a few minutes when Diego returned from the shower. Perhaps in fear of dirtying his freshly shampooed fur, he made the deliberate decision to come to dinner fully clothed. Oh hey, this looks great. Just what my aching muscles need. Thanks, Adrian. Diego gave me a small kiss on the cheek. As he had done 2 nights prior, I felt my face flush with warmth. I could get used to this. Right, I guess we are kind of more or less in a relationship. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, and the first visual novel I've read since I've come back from work. Diego rests his plate of food on his lap and switched on the TV, revealing a new show discussing none other than the upcoming tournament. My reading skills are not warmed up yet. The heats, that makes sense, taking place on Friday. At the first publicly viewable match, the quarterfinals being the following Sunday, it is understood that Geez, so soon after? Are you sure you're ready for this? Of course. First prize will be mine. Is what I'd like to say at least. Truth be told, I'm a little nervous about it all. It was also so sudden. I barely got time to train properly. Really, I'm just counting on not having lost too much muscle in the time it's been since I was a regular at the gym. I suppose the overeating has helped to preserve it, but it comes with its own set of problems. Diego's gaze dropped to his belly, his face an expression of discomfort and shame. Diego, does your weight bother you? Yeah, a little. Truth be told, when you asked to come visit, I was really torn about it. Huh? Like, don't get me wrong, I went to see you. I so badly did. It's just, well, You know, I've been crushing on you for years. I was scared you'd find me, well, gross. I reasoned with myself that you probably weren't even into me anyway, and I was just being stupid. But, well, I guess it all worked out. I think you're kinda crazy, but I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Are you kidding? I'd be crushing on you for years myself. So long as you're you, you're already perfect. Also, side note, I would think you'd want to look a gift horse in the mouth. See whether or not you're gonna have to bring him to a vet. Just saying. Heh, that's really sweet. Still though, when this tournament is all said and done, I want to keep the exercise up. I want to get back to my old self before all this shit went down. Does that sound good to you? Let's see, if it will make you happy, I'll be there with you every step of the way. I wish I could love your body I wish you could love your body as much as I do. I mean, I think he's a little bit moved on from his self-body shaming part, so let's just go with his happiness. Thanks, Adrian. I really appreciate that. Better be ready to train hard, though, if you know what I mean. I was born ready. That's the spirit. With your help, I'll be built like Lucas in no time. Who's Lucas again? Lucas. I don't think he's the asshole in the game, the lizard guy. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, admittedly... No wait, isn't there a gallery thing? Characters. Please don't be nude. Lucas. Oh, that guy. Okay. Back to the game. But yeah, that's also a quality thing right there. Admittedly, my self-esteem was kind of shot about it. It was a lot of comfort eating, for one, and, you know, him. He didn't exactly have nice things to say about it either. Do you think that has anything to do with what happened? Honestly, I think what happened would have happened anyway. I was in good shape when we first got together, and it didn't take him long to start acting up. It's not like I magically got fat one day, and he suddenly started sleeping around. Although, I don't think it helped the situation. Maybe that's a matter of perspective. Perhaps it would have been more drawn out if I hadn't gained weight. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I suppose that's one way to look at it. He really seems like a completely horrible person. You can say that again. I mean, I kind of understand why, but it doesn't excuse any of it. Wait, you can understand why he's an asshole? Oh, what do you mean? He had a really shitty childhood. He was never much of the type to open up about things like that. He always seemed so confident and assertive in the beginning, so it was kind of a shock to hear just what he was dealing with. I don't particularly care to remember the details, but there was a lot of abuse, from his dad as well as peers. He and his mother spent much of his childhood on the run from the dad, living out of a car. There's more to it than that, but suffice to say, his childhood, well, it was shit. But no matter what he went through, that doesn't excuse him. That doesn't make the way he treats people, the way he treated me, okay. He treats people as if they're disposable. It means to get what he wants, and nothing more. If he wants something, he'll switch on the charm until he gets it, then discard you like meaningless trash once he's satisfied. To him, he treats people as though they're nothing but objects. Their emotions, meaningless. The only person he cares about, and likely will ever care about, is himself. And one day, that's gonna bite him in the ass. Jeez, he'd make a great corporate CEO. Yeah, Kyrex Corporation, keep me the fuck out of it. What do you think a company run by Kyrex would do? Pretty much any other company. ExxonMobil. Yeah, I could make a long list. Probably cynically pump out crappy products while he lays in a reclining chair on some tropical beach. Meanwhile, his staff work unpaid overtime, while struggling to afford groceries. So yeah, corporations in general. Damn. Are you sure he doesn't already have a company? I could think of several that already fit that description. Heh, I know, right? Anyway, I got a little carried away there. With the capitalism bashing. I mean, we could go on for hours. Great podcast. But yeah, his story sucks. But I don't have an ounce of sympathy. Although, I suppose I still pity him. I understand. It does sound rough, but you're right. You can either learn from it and be a better man, or you can become a product of it. It sounds as though he's entirely the latter. Yep, and that's why I despise that asshole. Getting into a relationship with him was the biggest mistake I ever made. I wish I trusted my guts. Left before it all went to shit. Before it scarred me like it did. I wish I said something to you all those years ago. I wish I told you how it felt before I left. My first night here in Woodcrest, I moved all my stuff into my old apartment. It had been a long journey. I don't know why reading makes me odd, but I remember that it just does. It's weird. Maybe less breathing and more talking? Who knows? As you know, and I was exhausted. I unpacked nothing, just lay on my mattress on the floor, found the blanket, and cried myself to sleep. I was kicking myself, wishing I had said something. I went to ask you to come with me, or I went to stay until you finished your degree. But I had this plan and lacked the courage to speak up, so I sort of blindly soldiered on with it. It all hit me that night that I probably wasn't going to see you again, that I let my fear of, rejection, I guess. I let it stop me from even trying. It's better to regret trying and failing than never having tried, you know? True. After a while, I pulled myself together, found work, hobbies, settled into my life. I grew content in my situation, but that regret never faded. When I met Kyrex, for a short time, I thought maybe I'd be okay. Maybe he would fill that void. As you know, he only made it so much worse. So, it's like I said, when I got your message saying you were planning to move here, and asking if you could stay with me, it felt kind of like fate, you know? It was like I fucked everything up completely, but destiny or something was giving me another chance. Sorry, that's really corny. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad all of this has happened. It was a tough road to get here, but it's all worked out in the end. That's really sweet, Diego. And really sad, too. I don't know what to say. You don't, but I do. Huh? You just say yes. To what? Marriage. Well, I guess where we're at is sort of ambiguous right now. We're sort of a thing, but also sort of not. We never really cleared that up. I want to fix that. So, I guess what I'm wanting to say is, should I make this official? Do you want to be my fuck buddy? Duh, you idiot. You're goddamn right. We should make it official. I should have tried more for that, voice from Breaking Bad. You're goddamn right. Anyways, that's the question I've been waiting 4 long years to ask. And the answer I've been waiting to hear just as long. Smoochy kiss. It's kind of hard to smooch because, we're dogs. We don't actually have lips. But still, we gotta try. Diego held his arms open, inviting me into a warm hug. Naturally, I obliged, and hugged him back as tightly as I could muster. And a show of force I was glad went unreciprocated, as I might have been crushed. After several long and very comfortable moments in this position, Diego pulled back, bringing us nose to nose, inched closer until our lips connected, resulting in a lengthy, tender kiss. Ooh, ooh. Thank you. What for? For being you. For being here. With me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I'm sorry we didn't do this sooner. There's nothing to be sorry for. I'm also to blame for not having said anything, but I'm not sad about it. I'm happy. Happy that, in the end, we both got what we wanted. That makes me the luckiest man in the world. I have a boyfriend unlike any other. God, boyfriend. Yes, God, boyfriend. That term meant so little until now. But now that you're that person, it means everything. I think somehow I'm luckier than you are. To me, you're perfect. There's nobody else I'd rather be with. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Family member called about groceries. Anyways, you're perfect. There's nobody else I'd rather be with. Nuh-uh, I'm luckier than you are. Agree to disagree. I just hate that phrase. Well, I can think of a way we both could feel a little luckier. What do you have in mind? I think, if, you're comfortable with that. I am. Diego placed his hands on my shoulders and gently lowered me down onto the couch. Next, he wrapped his fingers around my waistband before pausing and looking up to me for approval. I smiled and gave Diego a gentle nod. He returned my smile, his tail wagging briskly behind him. He started by removing his shirt, then he undid the button on my pants and slowly unzipped my fly. He finally grabbed them both and sliding them down in unison. Ooh, I'm gonna have to censor that. Just pretend he's licking an ice, like a little cake with the strawberry on top. It struck me that this mind. Ooh, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I pulled Diego in for another kiss. That would be my answer. Can we see past the little box right here? I guess we can. I can't really see if there's anything to censor, but I feel like yes, it's censored nonetheless. Yeah, that's a yes. Sorry, that was a big load. Almost felt like 4 years worth. Depending on your perspective, it kinda was. I lay there, covered in both her mess, just enjoying the feeling while I could. It was kind of awkward to admit, but I'd fantasized about this for a long time. Even back at university. Just like, we'd spend the night together playing video games or something, and just being close to you. I don't know, it had an effect on me. You'd retire to bed, and I'd do the same. And I'd, fantasize. Worst part is, I was probably doing the exact same thing in the other room. It's almost pathetic, isn't it? If just one of us had the courage. All's well that ends well, right? Definitely. Better late than never. And I kinda also think better now than ever. With us being in different years, It might have been a little awkward making things work after I left, but now we have all the time in the world. I adjusted my position, and in doing so, felt my fur beginning to mat together. It was time to clean up. I made my way to the shower, dripping cum along the floor as I went. Diego was graceful enough to clean up behind me as I burned through what seemed like half a bottle of fur shampoo, trying to get it all out. Couldn't believe it. After all these long years, Diego and I had finally. It was everything I could have hoped for. Yeah, we'll keep going. I'm looking for a scene change. We'll come back. I had fun tonight. I hope we can do this again soon. Me too. I had a great time. I stifled a yawn. The night's activity had cost the last of my energy I had left. That was me actually yawning, sorry. I guess I should get to bed now. I'm beat. Heh, both figuratively and literally. Yeah, you're not wrong. I gave Diego another kiss before standing up and making my way to the door. Where are you going? To bed. Hey. Diego pat the spot on the bed next to him. After everything that's happened tonight, I think, well, would you, like to sleep here from now on? Oh, if you're comfortable with it, that is. I smiled and walked back to the bed before flopping down beside him. Comfortable? Are you kidding? I'd love that. Okay, I only have one rule. This bed is strictly no-clothes zone. Roger that. I unwrapped the towel from my waist, revealing my soft and freshly shampooed body to Diego. He licked his lips. So perfect. If we weren't so tired, I suggest a round two, but that can wait. Wouldn't have to wait long. Anyway, I need to shower myself. Perhaps next time we can shower together? I'd like that. Same. Anyway, back in a bit. Diego got up and left the room. I settled down and got comfortable in Diego's bed, awaiting his imminent return. It's kind of weird that they didn't shower together. Before long, Diego had returned and taken up his place beside me in bed. I mean, I guess it could be pretty much a one-person shower. The two of us shifted together, close together and snuggled up against each other. Diego, the big spoon, me, the little spoon. I could feel his sheath gently pressing against my butt. It was bliss. Good night, Adrian. Good night, Diego. I love you. It was my first time hearing those words in a long time, and there was nobody I'd rather hear them from. I love you too, Diego. Gonna have to censor that. Well, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So anyways, please comment, guys. I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, I don't know why you'd be naughty. I mean, I did work out and then do an interview and all that stuff, but still. Then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spam your ammo to help control the pet population. I guess we could do things quickly by running over here. Boop, Patreon. What do you got for me? The membership level I have is $5. Okay, so I was right. Hyena. So, let's see. Is there anything else to say? Nope. If you want to play this game, go do it. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Sileo, Tales of a New Dawn, which has, I wouldn't say lo-fi beats, but what is this type of music where it's like absolutely chill? Also, note to self, check out, also these seem to be new. Tales from Woodcrest. Oh yeah, I think they remade the intro. That might be something for me to check out later. No, not the legacy. What? Why would they have to change the game? It's like it's in development or something. Bah. Okay, thanks and see you.